Yo, episode 2,041. I mean 241. We made a podcast.
200 milhões e 41.
Exactly. 2,041. Go watch on YouTube. You'll see Caesar with the big Mario Balotelli from his AC Milan days. I mean Nice days. Wait, AC Milan days.
Yes, these don't got no Emiratis on this shit.
I don't know, dog.
By Emirates.
Being the legend Black History Month with the black gloves, you know what I mean?
First black Italian national team player.
Was he the first? Damn, they treated him poorly.
He didn't get recalled up though, but they've treated him terribly.
They have treated him quite poorly.
He's had a rough time.
He has. I remember that sign. I think they played. I forgot who they played. I think they played Saudi Arabia, but it was in Switzerland. And some Italian people had to sign like no black captains for Italy because they were talking about making him the captain. Oh God, terrible. And we did talk about that here on We Made a Podcast. But today, short episode, talk about some Champions League first leg of the first match day of the round of 16 recaps. Talk a little bit about Europa League preview because we have one of the biggest clubs in the world in Europa League this season, Barcelona. And actually made me sad.
I am excited to watch them in Europa League.
Yeah, I was actually sad because I thought that Marseille had made it, and I guess they hadn't. I was like, oh, damn, I forgot they didn't make it.
Damn, it's actually kind of sucks.
I don't know if they're in Europa League. I don't know if they're in Europa Conference League now or what.
God damn, Conference League is mega rough. No, that's the ultimate roughness.
That's where did Tottenham make it out? I can't remember.
Let me look.
Oh, nice. Marseille is in Europa Conference League now, playing Karabag tomorrow.
No, Tottenham did not make it out.
Jesus Christ. Don't sleep because we have a recent EPO winner, Leicester City, is in Europa Conference League. So Marseille's doing all right. Don't play with me.
I mean, we live in a world where them freaking Braga and Sheriff made it out in Tottenham Hotspur. Then
love it. But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about UEL preview. And I want to talk a little bit about something that has been bugging me a lot. It bugs me literally every single time I watch soccer. It's really bothered me a lot. Like I be wanting to turn off games when it happens, but I don't. But we're going to talk about these late offsides calls because it happens every match and I'm really over it. And they talked about it on ESPN FC recently and we're better than them. But Caesar, your favorite team was playing yesterday, Tuesday, Real Madrid. Now, I want to know what you think about this match because you watched it and I watched it. I want to know what the big Real Madrid man felt about that performance. Oh, see you later.
That's how I felt. I got a lot of things on my mind, but off top, note cap, PSG completely outplayed Real Madrid to the T. Real Madrid was chasing up until like the 33rd minute. Real Madrid looked like a team that was not all the way there in terms of like not at full power. Like they didn't look the team in October. They look like the team. They look like, yeah, we just had Benzema back. Oh my God, what's wrong with my camera today?
Yeah, you got real blurry.
Yeah, Benzema just got back. Vinicius is looks like he's like a little tired and still trying to get in a groove. Everyone kind of looks like they're getting a groove of things, and PSG looked fantastic. PSG looked really good, and funny enough, when PSG doesn't have all three in, they look really good. Like when it's just one of them on the bench or something, or not all of them at the same time, they look like a better team. Now, that being said, PSG I felt like was doing really good, but it was still 0-0 up until the 94th minute. So let's kind of relax a little bit because at the same time, it's great to look that good, but what are you doing with it? That's what matters. Like, yeah, you have possession, but it's like the Real Madrid days when they have possession all day against Getafe. Like, are you going to score? Like, what are we going to do with this ball? And it was taking a while. And of course, Courtois was balling, like literally out of his mind, saved a penalty, but it looked like PSG was truly missing like a 9 or a true center forward there.
Apparently, PSG only had one shot on target the entire first half.
Yeah, like they were. I mean, there was a lot of back passing going on, side passing. They were retaining possession. That's why some of the Real Madrid comments were, we weren't able to press them good. We weren't able to press them like they retained possession. We weren't able to press them in the first half. And that's daunting because you're just chasing, right? People like Asensio look terrible. Like he was just running around the whole time chasing. So when you're not able to capitalize on that, one of the midfielders aren't able to grab back the possession that Real Madrid counts on so much is our midfield dominance. I thought it was going to be a midfield battle. You know what I'm saying? And PSG got that early and held on to it. And kudos to them. Now, scoring the 94th minute, the dead end of the game, unfortunate. I mean, that was some rough defense. Real Madrid showing that they still need to do something about the right back situation. I thought I said it 3 times in tweets that it'd been really nice if they subbed in Nacho. Really nice they subbed in Nacho. Really nice they subbed in Nacho. And they sub in Lucas Vasquez, which no hate, whatever. It's cool when you have Lucas Vasquez playing Wednesday games for Real Madrid, but like, it's just, let's keep it real. He's not a defender. Like, he's just not a defender. Then he's really athletic and a hustler. But someone like Nacho, I feel like would have been a phenomenal option. If we're not going to be able to get anything done offensively, he's a great guy to have to reinforce the back line too. So yeah, PSG played great. They were in a bag. Even Neymar, when he came in, he contributed to helping that offensive opportunity happen. Everybody's talking about Mbappe's goal was out of this world. Mbappe looked out of this world. And yeah, so kudos to PSG. That's a crazy one. That was a good game.
Yeah, it was early. And Mbappe was all over Danny Carvajal.
I was like, please give this man a break. Oh my God.
Hakimi
had sad.
Hakimi had a Vinicius Jr. in his pocket. I gotta keep it real. I was like, damn dog. Like I knew from jump, I was like, okay, they're about the same speed.
They were battling though. They were battling.
Yeah, they were like Hakimi's really fast. So like Vinicius Jr. don't have like that advantage over him. And
he couldn't like get away.
Yeah, he can't get away from him. You know what I mean? So like Hakimi definitely won that battle.
And like Hakimi's like kind of tall.
Yeah.
So like it looked like Vinicius was having a hard time like getting around like his long legs and stuff. Like that's why I noticed. I'm like, wow, like if there was just any other short regular fullback, Vinny is just doing work all day. But like what Hakimi, he's tall and he's fast. Like that's taking a lot of extra effort. And he didn't have like Benzema like right there with them every time. So he was just kind of out there in like no man's land. And I was like, damn, it's just not looking good offensively. It's looking so rough up here.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Really for PSG, the stars for me were Verratti and Mbappe. Truly. Verratti really controlled the midfield, like one of his better performances. I remember when they played Real Madrid before, I remember him having a good match. I feel like that was Real Madrid.
He plays up with the competition. He'll play up.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like because he's so active, he becomes hard to like defend. Obviously, soccer defending is really dumb. Like they're so stupid. I just don't understand it. Like when you see somebody thugging out that hard, like why don't you try to prevent him from getting the ball somehow? But they just never think that way.
They just let him get the ball and start backpedaling.
I'm just like, this doesn't make any, like you see so many soccer players, like if the ball goes to the left, like they just turn over there. And like this dude is like right behind you and he's going to get the ball, dude. Like, I just don't understand. I'm not going to rant. But like you said, Real Madrid, I mean, PSG was on Real Madrid so hard for so long, but it seems like they didn't even have a shot on target in the first half. In the second half, Mbappe won an inevitable penalty against Carvajal. Messi steps up to take it, scuffs it, Courtois saves it. And although they were Real Madrid started to look better late for sure. It didn't really look like they were going to score necessarily, but like Rodrigo came in, they started to look a little bit better. But then, just Mbappe, just individual brilliance. And really that's what PSG has relied on so much this season. Like one person making something happen. Same thing happened against Rennes, I think it was, on the weekend. Literally Mbappe has to score this amazing goal in stoppage time. And the same thing happened against Real Madrid. So, Rodrigo is Indian. Like he's from India, just like Danilo, Brazilian
I know
Danilo
he
is from.
really is. I really think
I'm
he
like,
is.
y'all are lying. This dude literally is from
He
India.
really does look like he's like Indian, like for real.
It's really sad that he don't play for them, so they can have like one good player. Because
That'd be
like,
so like that'd be actually really adorable if he did that.
because it's like, no, you're from India, dude. Stop playing. Um, but yeah, that goal was amazing by Mbappe. Militao, like I seen some meme where they show like Militao like doing this, like he just let him go. It's like Militao's sitting on a yellow and he doesn't want to give a penalty late.
Yeah.
Really, it's more on Lucas Vasquez. There's not much you can do against Mbappe. He's just a really, really good player. I'm not really expecting Lucas Vasquez to stop him, but I
No,
do feel like
not even like Carvajal all the way too, but I'm
yeah,
expecting
no,
you to like get in front of him, make it hard, like make
yeah,
it
no,
even harder. It felt like a lot of like I felt like the thing you can't do with him is give him 2 steps. And I felt like Carvajal was giving him 2 steps every time. I'm like, dog, you can't let him gather. When he gathers,
it's
he's
over.
gone, dog. He has so much speed. You can't let a man like that go. You got to harass, bump. Like when we put whatever, like you'll just hard bump me immediately. Like you got to be on the person immediately to make it happen. Make him work for it. Get him frustrated.
Like there's something that is like that I have like I learned over the years from playing defense. I love to play defense in every sport. When somebody like when they're really good, you got to play a mental game.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't just let Mbappe sit, like get the ball, gather, and just like he's thinking of everything he can do to you.
Yeah.
How about like once he gets the ball, run up on him real fast, like do like you got to like run up or pretend like you're gonna run up or something, like make him think about what you're doing and not just thinking about what he's doing. And I think that from jump, Danny Carvajal was scared of him. He's just like, I can't do nothing. And it's like, yeah, he's faster than you. He's more explosive. He's quicker. He's an amazing dribbler. But you have something too, and that's a body. Like he can't go. He's not a ghost. So like you have something, but if you're afraid, you're not going to use that. I do think Nacho would have been a better option at right back. Because Nacho,
I was kind of like harping for it. Like, you know, like if I'm Ancelotti, I'm like, he made subs to try to make things happen. And I'm like, to be honest, like if I'm coaching right there, I'm like, this isn't gonna be the one. No. I don't think we're really gonna do it here. And maybe we can get something lucky. That's why you put some like Bale in there, like whatever. Like we'll just throw Bale in there, let him run around the middle because he's big as hell, and we'll just kind of go from there. But I'm thinking like, let me shore up the back line because I know we're dead tired. You know, I'm putting someone like absolutely screaming for Valverde to get in the game, like 83rd minute. Like, what are we doing, dog? Like, I would have put Valverde in. Wallahi, I would have put Valverde in for Asensio. I'd be like, whatever, dog. Like, I just want. I know he's gonna run around. We'll just leave Benzema and Vinny up top, and we'll just shore up the back line and sit back like Mourinho style, and we'll just sit here and just kind of make it happen and throw it up. So, you know, the subs was like, okay, you know, Rodrigo. I can't be mad at Rodrigo coming in, but. You know, Rodrigo just don't really be having moves like that, so it's not really gonna work. Like he's been exposed for not really having moves for real. So I love him, but it's not happening, dog. But yeah, I would have definitely put Nacho in.
The issue is too like Verratti just doesn't lose the ball.
He doesn't lose the ball,
short,
and he's constantly running. Like he's honestly a pest.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a pest, and those he's literally like. Modric and him are so similar, except Modric, of course, has a way more deadly shot.
Yes,
but for, like I mean, the shot difference is crazy. But like Vinny and Vinny and Verratti got the same shot power, but Modric is like a little older, so like Verratti is just like younger, so he's just running around all the time, all over the place, and he never loses the ball. He really don't be getting the ball snapped off him ever. He just be passing it all the time. So
he's really short. That's why. And he like literally lives on his back defensively. Oh no.
And he's good. And he's good for a yellow card. I was screaming laughing when he had the yellow card. I'm like, dog, we know you're gonna do it. Seriously. We know you're gonna get this yellow. Dog.
Well, the unfortunate thing is that for the next match, Mendy is suspended and Casemiro. So because I was gonna say they should put Mendy in right back, but he's gonna be suspended. And I mean, Mendy.
I'm not really tripping off of Mendy being suspended. Not hating on Mendy. I'm not hating on Mendy.
He had a bad game.
He didn't play great, but also he was out for 2 months. Also, like I'm not all the way hating. This is like I wish he would have came back against Villarreal or something like that. Like but he came back Champions League. I'm like, damn, dog. I hate when they do that.
Yeah, no, he didn't have a great game, but I feel like by the time for the next leg, he would have been a lot
I think
better.
so too, because I saw him like it looked like he was like gathering confidence as he played. Like I saw him running more. I'm like, I think he's just I think him and Benz were just kind of like feeling it out and just kind of just going like 80% on purpose, which I respect. Like, you know, you got to take care of your body first. But I definitely would like I don't mind because Alaba's just been phenomenal. And I think if they slot him left, please don't put Marcelo in. They put in Alaba left back and Nacho in the middle with Militao. I think you can make something happen and
Yeah,
just
that's true.
hold off with there. I know people are talking about Marcelo next game. I
Oh
really don't
no,
think he's going to
no.
start Marcelo. And for the love of Christ, do not play Marcelo against PSG.
If
That's the
they if he
he's literally gonna get retired. I'm gonna cry. Like it's gonna be so aggressive. Please don't put him in that game.
if they play Marcelo like he's given up, dude, like
They would have been like Mbappe has the ball at the box and Marcelo's running from the half line. Like, is that much of a gap? Don't do that to my dog, man.
yeah, don't do that.
Don't disrespect him like this.
No.
Play Marcelo next game, rest Alaba, something like that. Then let's work our way up for it. But I think Alaba, Nacho, Militao back line, then whatever the hell you want to do in the right back. I'm down for the back line. I think we can definitely work with something there. And I think Nacho's speed will really help against PSG too.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. There was also this was funny. Okay, I want to say this too. The match ended 1-0. I don't really feel like there's so much pressure on Real Madrid to like win. Like there's way more pressure on PSG. Like Real Madrid, like let's think about it. Real Madrid is really a team that's like competing at this high level with no like their biggest star is Benzema, who's never really been like he's not like a superstar like that. Like they're not like PSG has like this all-star cast. The pressure's on them 100%. There's not that much pressure on Real Madrid. So like even if they lose, I don't feel like it's that much of a blow to Real Madrid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think that at the end of the day, people need to remember that there's different type of vets here. Real Madrid has champion winning vets. And PSG does have veteran players as well. Two players been there a while, but it's a little bit of different. I think Real Madrid has a much more like different mentality going forward. There's a lot more seniority on the team too, a lot of older players, and I think that they know how to handle these kind of situations. They you know, like I said, the post comments I think by Courtois were really good. It was like, hey, honestly, like it was 0-0 until the last second, and we just kind of got played. Like it just kind of happened. I mean, you can't count on Mbappe to do a crazy move, then nutmeg a goalie. Like there's like that's literally like almost like a fluke. Like that's crazy, dog.
It's like ours. That's like ours against on FIFA. That's like how we get played out on FIFA.
There was plenty of shots that like Mbappe took that didn't go in that game, and so did the PSG, right? And you know they saved the penalty. It was a 0-0 game. That's crazy. So crazy can happen, especially in this sport. Unpredictable happens all the time. I just think that the next game is going to be a tough one because you don't have the away goal rule either. So your goal next game isn't going to be as important. But it's going to be, you know, I just think it's going to be a tough game. But I wouldn't be surprised if Real Madrid loses. To be honest, I just wouldn't be surprised. PSG looks like a really good team, and I don't think Real Madrid has like their 100% identity yet. So I think they're just kind of like, like kind of figuring out right now. But I think PSG looks like a really good team, and honestly, with that team, you better win. Like you need to win.
Well, that's the thing. Like
you're supposed to win this. Yeah. Real Madrid didn't pick up Messi.
Exactly. I mean, I've been watching PSG and they've been playing really bad football. Like it's not like I haven't seen them dominate like that all season. I feel like I haven't seen them dominate that like that in years. But it was interesting to see like how much pressure they ended up putting on Real Madrid. And I can't say why, but at the same time, it didn't really work until that moment of brilliance at the very end.
Of course, and then that British guy was on there who apparently I forgot the one that's next to Mike all the time was like ripping on French league, saying like you're not supposed to be in French league if you're like this level of player. Mbappe should be out of there. Like just making these crazy comments. Like someone like Messi can go, but definitely not like Mbappe. Like okay, like making these offhanded comments, but it's like at the same time you should have watched PSG in this season at Ligue 1 and tell me if you've seen them do something like this. To watch them against Nice, watch them against Marseille, like they're battling for their life in those games to stay afloat. So don't act like this is like something crazy here.
I feel like the only team like the only game they won and it was like crazy recently, I think it was against Nice. They beat them like 5-0 or something like that. But that was like, no, I'm sorry, it was Lille. They beat Lille 5-1.
Yeah, then they
But
body up Lille.
yeah, but it wasn't even like that, like it wasn't even like that crazy. It wasn't like you're seeing some amazing, like it wasn't like that.
This is another game where it's like that commentator influence where the commentator's just guzzing over like PSG, like going crazy. And I'm not even a hater. I like watch PSG. This podcast, we've watched PSG for a long time.
More than anybody.
Both cover Liga and La Liga more than any other podcast in the world does for the last years. And I enjoy, so I'm when I watch this game, I'm like just happy, like I'm having a good time. I'm not like upset or like bored. I'm having a good time. Like even if they played bad, it would have been fun for me because I just like seeing them together because it's both our teams we both watch the most. But when I'm watching the game, I'm thinking to myself like, man, like yeah, like we're not playing good, but hey, it's 0-0, and I'm sure in a locker room it's the same thing. I was like, hey, like yeah, we're not getting nothing going forward, but what have they done forward? One shot attempt. So, they only got one more shot attempt than us. And they had that ball for 100% possession. Okay. So they ain't doing much with it either. You can see the issues that Real Madrid has, and you can see a little bit of the PSG ones too. So we'll just see moving forward. The biggest thing I will say, I think that PSG will increase their chance to lose if they do have everybody in at the same time. I hate to say it. I don't want to be that guy. This worked well because what did we see, Bam? Mbappe on the left side with the green light. That's what we just scream about the whole time. Dog. Yeah, he got the goal at the end of the game, but he was on the right side, didn't score nothing. The goal came from the left side. The goal came from, he likes being over there. In the right side, he's kind of just running around, but left side, he's like, he's just exploding, taking one-on-ones. Everybody's like, oh, that's the best I've seen him all year. Well, duh, he finally gets a play on the left where he loves it, dude.
Caesar, I heard this fool commentator say, oh, I think that might be his favorite position or his best. I'm like, dog, where have you been, dude? Like, really? Like, yeah, he's a left winger, dude. He's Ronaldo. He's a left winger, dog. Like, stop.
Like, come on. Like, literally, he's a left winger. He wears the number 7. He loves Ronaldo. He likes playing there. Yes. His moves, like that's all he does. Everything he does, even his step over, he's always setting up his right foot to do a boomer. Like he loves it over there, dog. Yeah, he's talented. He can play on the right. Yeah, he can play in the middle. We know this, but it's about difference in being able to play and get the best out of your player. And on the left, he looks ridiculous. And I was getting angry. I'm like, can Neymar come in so he can go to the right? Because this is really annoying, dog. Like, please send him to the right. That's enough. You've been bodying us for 88 minutes.
I'll say this too. It was funny. They asked him about his future at the end of the game.
I'm like,
really? You think he's gonna say something right after the match?
Yeah. I played great, and I just can't wait to leave in June.
Yeah, like, come on, dude.
They're like so thirsty. It's just disgusting, dude. Y'all are freaks.
Yeah, no, actually, I was gonna say, but I'll leave it. But yeah. That was funny. I was like, really, dude? Like, you think he's gonna give you some clickbait? No, dude.
They asked everybody. They asked Courtois about him. They asked Benzema. They're asking all these dudes. I'm like, can you guys stop asking They asked Nuno, man. Like, stop asking randos about Mbappe. Like, what are you doing, dude? What is he gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a crazy comment. Can't wait to go see him in 3 minutes in the locker room about it.
Nuno Mendes probably even know who he is.
Nuno Mendes barely got a job at PSG still. He's still waiting for that full contract. He's a goddamn temp worker for PSG. He's a temp, dude.
They're like, Nuno, what do you think Kylian's gonna do next? He's like, who's Kylian? Oh, Mbappe.
Yeah, Mbappe. Mbappe. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, Kylian? Who the hell is that?
He's the only one in the locker room confused when people speak French. He's like,
it was like Kylian. Oh, Mbappe. Yeah. Number 7. Yeah.
I just want to see Nuno and Neymar talking to each other in Portuguese. I want to hear this.
I want to see Nuno and Danilo Ex Machina speak English to each other.
That's just the good day.
No. Don't play. Don't do that.
This is okay.
Actually,
okay.
Danilo Ex Machina speak French too.
Actually, let's give him he played pretty good, dude. He was working. I was like, damn, I forgot about the Danilo Ex Machina. I kept saying it out loud too while I was watching the game.
I
played pretty good.
I wrote in the live tweet that he was I was like, he's gonna be the key after Verratti. Like Verratti's the key, but like if Danilo Ex Machina plays though, which he always does, I was
He
like, that's
played
going to
like
be
an
the key.
enforcer, ran around well. He played
Oh,
really well. He was annoying. He played good.
he's a really good player, honestly.
Yeah. Damn,
Really
the
a
PSG
shame.
just have so many dudes. They put Gay in. Like, oh my god, dude, there's so many players on this team.
Seriously, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't watch 1 second of this. I didn't either, nor did I watch the highlights. Man City beat the dog shit out of Sporting Lisbon 5-0.
I tried watching it, then like I went to do something, came back, and the game was over. I was like, oh,
I didn't see one. I am gonna watch the highlights at some point, but I know that the reason why they performed that well is because Jack Grealish was not there.
yeah, and also because our OG favorite player, or OG AS Monaco, young Bernardinho, was in his bag going crazy. But yeah, he was balling.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Jack Grealish not in and getting drunk. It's a good time for a Man City to be balling.
yeah, definitely don't want Jack Grealish. They're ruining things. Because literally they would have probably lost 5-0.
You don't want
Also,
false nine Grealish.
yeah, Jesus. That was yesterday. Today we had Red Bull Salzburg and Bayern. Caesar jinxed it. Red Bull Salzburg was going to win, and then Caesar was probably over there like, I really like Kingsley Coman.
I don't.
Lot.
I when I watch Bayern play, I'm like, I just really hate this team so much. I just can't. I can't enjoy a Bayern match.
They well, I did watch Bayern. I did not watch the highlights of Bayern losing to a team I never heard of. Bochum in
Bochum.
Germany. It was like 5-2 or something like that.
Love that. Yeah.
Them goals were crazy that Bochum was scoring too. I was like, Jesus.
Who are you guys? Are they looking up if they're in a conference league? Are they in a conference league?
Like, I was like, what in the world? They were booming them against Bayern. But yeah, Bayern drew the match 1-1. They scored, I think it was in stoppage time they scored actually, or the 90th minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, they scored them very late. Not the stoppage, but it was like late in the game. Salzburg look like a really good team. They just have a lot of young guys that run around like crazy, and it's crazy. The guy who scored was the sub in because they had an injury to their starter, Adamu Traore, who I've used him in FIFA before. That's all I know about him. Yeah, he's a young player, 20 years old, scored that goal. Leipzig had some opportunities they messed up on. They could have extended the game actually too, because they were running around so much. They were just making opportunities happen. Bayern was like kind of doing their thing too. They just, I don't know, they were just like, it just honestly like they were just unlucky. Like it just wasn't happening for them. Like Kingsley Coman was just going crazy on. Like he must have watched Mbappe. He was like, he's not the only Frenchman that can get it cracking, because he was, whoever Christensen is on Leipzig was getting Carvajal. He was just falling over. This dude was on splits on skates. I'm like, oh my god, you got all these young coaches. None of them are going like this. Like no one's reacting. They're just in trench coats. Like you guys are like 35-year-old coaches. How you not going crazy over your player doing damn gymnastics, Winter Olympics routines? This man is literally getting a gold medal in the Winter Olympics right now. It's crazy. So Coman was dismantling him. And then at the end of the game, just typical awful soccer defending is the reason they scored. Literally, there's 3 people in the box, 5 defenders, 2 dudes going for 1 header, 1 guy floating, other guy guarding somebody, and then Coleman just come off the flank by himself, walk up off a wild header from Mueller, and it bounces to the floor, kicks it in and goal. Like if you just marked everybody that came into the box, it's crazy what a difference that would make. You don't want to mark people in the field, fine. All I ask is if they're in the box, grab a shirt, dog. That's it. No, I don't ask for a lot. If they get in the fucking box, you grab them. That's it, dude. Don't have to guard them all 150 yards. In the box, you got to guard somebody at this point. And they gave up a goal. That was just, I think they were just tired. But yeah, Coleman honestly, Aaron, that he was just like Mbappe, he's just grinding the whole game to score.
It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Like these dudes will be like looking at the ball and they just like don't even pay attention to what's like going on. I'm like, yo, dog, like you gotta
Coleman does the same move every time. He's like faking right, deep cut left, either runs left or stops, then goes back right, and then he comes back in this one. Like, there's only 2 ways he's gonna go. So it's like, what are we gonna do here? Why don't you just sit back and let him do all this? And then when you see him gear for a kick, then pounce on him. Like, what are we doing?
It's really crazy.
But it was a really good game. Like Leipzig, a lot of fun to watch. They do kind of give me a little bit of that Ajax vibes.
Salzburg.
Oh, sorry, Salzburg is a fun team to watch. Like they gave me the Ajax vibes. With they run around a lot, just pesty. They have some interesting defenders that are just kind of all over the place, but it's a good team. They have some big center backs. They have some giant back there. But yeah, that's a pretty good team. But that's a 1-1 draw going back to Germany. So good luck, dog.
I won't say anything about what you said about a certain someone earlier, but
Shout out to Austria.
yeah. Um I didn't really watch Inter versus Liverpool, but I watched some of it. I did see the goals. Liverpool were kind of dominating early from what I remember, but then in the second half, Inter started to do their thing a little bit. It was kind of fun seeing Arturo Vidal out there. I was like, damn, dog,
Oh, I
this dude's
miss
still playing
him.
high level out here, still
That's
out
my
here.
dog. We're real South American Chilean
Gypsy
survivor of
legend.
DY, man. That's a real one.
But Firmino had a really dope header, like kind of a backwards header, and then Salah had a ball kind of like dropped to him in the box, and he just shot it. And
Cranked it.
yeah. It was what's the guy's name? Upa Makano or something like that.
Oh yeah, the giant dude.
He was like he like almost went for it, but then he like let it. He like almost went to kick it, and then he like didn't. He saw Salah there, and Salah like when he shot it, like the goalie probably thought Upa Makano was gonna go for it, so he like kind of like went for that. Like he was like thinking about that, and then Salah just like shot it, like went right past him.
A good move.
But yeah, they went 2-0. I'm kind of annoyed at UEFA for taking away the away goals rule because I feel
Me
like they're
too.
just setting us up for penalty shootouts, which I don't like ever.
That's a great point. I'm like, this just means you're just gonna get more PKs all the time, dog. I
Yeah,
don't want to get PKs, man. They're not fun.
I don't like penalty
They're
shootouts.
not fun. They're not fun at all. They're not thrilling. They're too long. They're not good. They take forever to
and
walk
they stress
on.
you out.
Yeah, and they're real. And then especially when it gets longer and longer, like the stress is just so much. It's uncomfortable. It's like, okay, dog. Yes, just coin flip. Rochambeau. It's Rochambeau, and I'm down.
It just sucks because, and then like, no matter what, like you feel bad for the player that missed. Like it's
real. Like the Sadio Mane one. It's a call, dog. Like the whole damn country over. Yeah, this is rough. No one watched the YouTube of this, please. Everybody dip and tune down by now. Oh my god. Yeah, that's just okay. All right, let's turn off Bam's camera.
But yeah, they're setting us up for more penalty kicks, which is annoying. But anyway, next week we have the biggest match of the entire Champions League: Chelsea versus Lille. Okay, but you can hear me though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got Chelsea versus Lille. That's the one. Yes, I will start my video. We got Chelsea versus Lille, which is the match. Honestly, I have to keep it a stack. I'm the most excited for.
Same. Are you kidding me?
I'm the most excited,
dog.
Unless Cavani is playing against Atletico Madrid, then I'll be most excited for that. But if not,
it's hard watching Man U play.
Like if not, like because honestly, PSG versus Real Madrid, I just feel like that's not fair. Like that's messed up. Like why you make this matchup in round of 16? But Chelsea versus Lille, like it doesn't really matter if Lille loses; they're supposed to. But if they win, boy,
now we're talking.
Exactly. And whoever that was talking about Ligue 1 got to shut his black mouth.
It wasn't black.
Yeah, whatever. It's black now. Then also we got Villarreal versus Juve, which is a snooze fest. Atletico Madrid versus Man U, the two of the teams that play the ugliest football out of these 16 teams. And Benfica versus Ajax. I don't know what's up with Man U. Like Man U is defensively is just so like I feel
you know why they got Harry Maguire.
Yeah, and I feel like Luke Shaw is really bad defending too. Like teams get so much space on them. Like you could like I was watching the highlights of Brighton Hove. I'm like Brighton Hove got so many chances. They're like the Man U defensively is so bad. But yeah,
it is kind of wild seeing Juve versus Villarreal. I don't know why that matchup looks so wild to me.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I wonder if that dude's gonna ball out though. Did he get registered?
Who?
The big guy they got from Fiorentina.
Vlahovic, yeah, he already scored.
Okay, I don't know if he got registered for the Champions League team. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he did.
Okay. Yeah, he already scored 2 goals apparently.
Apparently, they're putting Morata on the left side now too.
Oh, Morata is literally this is dream come true. He like cries every day seeing his name on the left wing now.
He's probably like lose 7 kilos and start balling out.
Yeah, he might actually start doing. He's like doing sprint drills and stuff outside, trying to get faster.
I don't know how much 7 kilos is, but and then we got the another match.
15 pounds, I think.
I don't know. Benfica versus Ajax too, which like 18 people are gonna watch that.
Yeah,
Although,
I'm one of those.
although they do have the Uruguayan legend Darwin Nunez over there. Don't play with me.
He's crazy good.
Ridiculous.
He's good. They got the Brazilian young legend Anthony. So at Ajax, so I'm excited.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So don't put that H in there.
Yeah, Anthony.
Yeah.
Antony. Sorry, Antony.
Better than Anferny.
That's Anfernini is the worst name ever. I hate him. He's a disappointment to all of us.
Also, Caesar, tomorrow.
By the way, real quick before you make that comment, the Atletico Man U game is very interesting. It's like battle of the struggles. Like
yes,
both teams is struggle. I mean, I think Atleti just lost like
they just lost to Levante today.
Levante, I was like, yo, you lost what?
Bottom of the league. They're bottom of the league.
Levante way out there. I just watched Levante like lose this weekend too. I'm like, Jesus Christ, they're so bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you can't beat Levante, and then now your Man U's playing, they just barely beat Brighton home. I'm like, oh my god, that's definitely a rough game.
Like,
but I feel like if they better start Ronaldo, because Ronaldo just is obsessed with beating Madrid. It's just too much fun for him to play them. So you got to play him and let him play on the left too, not in the middle. Let him play in the left with Cavani on the field, please.
that's not going to happen ever.
They don't know how to make a real lineup.
They don't.
The Greenwood's gone. Can we just have fun now?
They're literally they're like allergic to a 4-3-3. It's ridiculous.
Put Rashford on the right. He don't do nothing with the ball. Come on.
So annoying. But I'm excited to watch it, but both teams do play some of the ugliest football ever.
Very rough.
Yeah, very rough. It's gonna look like an MLS. Okay, Caesar. We also have to talk about the big matchup in Europa League. Barcelona versus Napoli playing tomorrow. Currently, Barcelona is 4th in La Liga, scored 38 goals, gave up 27. Napoli is 3rd in Serie A, scored 46 goals, gave up 17, like a normal team. I think Osimhen is healthy.
They got what's his name? The scoring savant. What's his name?
Insigne or Mertens?
No. The guy with the tattoos. I got your boy.
Who?
Isn't he on Napoli? Oh no, he's on Lazio. I'm sorry.
Who are you talking about?
Immobile, my bad.
Oh, Immobile.
Yeah, the final year of Insigne before he becomes an MLS legend.
Yes, before he gets that bag in Canada.
I mean, truly a bag. He's probably going to Canada because like I'm trying to take care of my kids.
Like literally,
he's like Italy's economies are atrocious. Canada,
Caesar. Insigne, born and raised in Napoli, spent every second of his life, and he got robbed. And his wife, like, he's probably like, look, dude, like, I'm done playing for the mafia. I'm going.
Balotelli and Insigne used to be roommates for the national team, and I have never seen a more Italian man in my life. Like this dude walk around in undies all day in the rooms. He's like making jokes. He's darker than Balotelli. He's having a good time. Balotelli helping pick his hair because he has a fro. You know, Bam already had the eyeball on something. He's like, it might be February might be his favorite month. So yeah, so he's very Italian. That's very funny. It's just funny to me that he's going to Toronto, Canada, but he honestly might kind of love it, dog. So go ahead.
Toronto actually has a big Italian Canadian community there.
Really?
They got a lot of Italians. Yeah,
that's really cool. And also like they have I know the weather's not too crazy in differences. I know it gets cold out there in Italy too, right?
Oh, no. He's out there in Napoli. He's in for it. He's in for it.
Oh, really? Is Napoli like on the south?
Yeah, it's south.
Okay. Milan is like the northern part.
Yeah, Milan's north. Yeah.
Okay. I never really the one place is where I just don't really have Italy's geography ever down in my life.
Like the way to think about it is like Napoli south, and you can know it's south because they always call them the Africans of Italy. Napoli south, Rome is middle, and like Milan and like Turin are north.
Okay, then that makes sense. Yeah, he's gonna be definitely cold.
Yeah, he's gonna
But
be.
he's played in
I mean,
Serie A. He's played. There's some cold ass games there, dog. Go
he's
ahead.
played some cold. He's played some snow games and stuff for sure. He's played
Yeah.
in
So,
Europe
but
before.
yeah, he's gonna realize how bad they are. That's what he'll realize. Like, these crazy guys suck. It's really weird. Are they keeping the other? They have like the smallest player in like North American history. On there, they have like a 5'2" guy from Venezuela named like I'm like, are they gonna have him and Insignia on the field at the same time? What is this? What is this team?
Josie
Why
Altidore.
are they obsessed with tiny people in this team?
Josie Altidore went to New England Revolution.
Cool.
They were like, we need to make some space on his salary.
I can't believe this team is like that. Now the Revolution kind of makes me uncomfortable, that name.
You feel, you know, I keep
It's giving me
forgetting
Charleston Battery vibes.
I keep forgetting to email Gerald Horn about that. Like I keep forgetting to do it. I'm gonna do it though, because actually it'll be better if I do it later.
I would rather been called Sheriff than the New England Revolution.
And then they have to change their name June 2020. But yeah, that'll be a good matchup.
Yeah, I think so too. Barcelona allegedly is on some resurgence of life again because Jordi Alba scored a wonder goal of his life. And Adama Traore kept going right, and no one could figure that out. And then the one time he went left, he like has suddenly the muscle in his legs do not compound with kicking the ball when he goes left. The ball be bouncing all crazy like it's Saturday soccer with Kim. So we'll see how it goes. Napoli is a good defensive team too. Those numbers are a lot better than Barcelona. Gavi is in great form right now. He's just kind of free rolling. He kind of very much not literally at the same skill sets at all, but almost in that free roll that Isco had at Real Madrid, where he's just like around everywhere and making things happen, and it's working out great for him. So we'll see what happens to the team. I think they'll have a better chance if they actually start Aubameyang though. Ferran Torres is honestly not bad centrally. I thought he wasn't too bad at all playing that middle, but I think with Aubameyang, like when he came in, like he was doing true center forward stuff. And it like made me smile a little. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I was like, goddamn, I love when someone can just do some real regular. He was just getting the ball, kind of passing it here. And then I'm like, oh God, like, he only went to one training and was like, let me just get an emotion a little bit, have a little fun. So yeah, he just looked really good in the end of that game. So hopefully he gets to play more in the Champions League match.
He went to one training. Was like not impressed.
Yeah, he's gonna look down. He was like,
that no make it.
That no make it.
But yeah, I'm excited to watch that match actually though.
Leipzig versus Sociedad's a wild match too. What is that about?
Who is it? Who's it again? Yeah, I saw that.
Sociedad versus Leipzig. That's wild.
That is wild. That's a lot.
That's a mid-tier clash right there. That's a battle of the mid-table if I've ever seen one. If that's your dream of a mid-table showdown between competition, that's what you got right there.
That's the battle of two teams that are first in the league for 4 weeks, and then that's it.
All I do when Sociedad plays, I'm like, I just hope that what's his name, the Eritrean dude balls out.
Hey, man, come on.
I hope the homie from Irvine balls out. That dude looks like he's straight out of Irvine.
Come on now.
I hope that the homie from the Masjid goes in, dog. That's a real one.
Wilding out. Okay, Caesar, we got to wrap it up because we're supposed to be doing the shortest episode ever. Listen here, man. I'm so tired of late offsides flags. Dog, I'm watching matches and like literally, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start like counting them like as they happen. I don't know what you're looking up right now, but you look excited about something, but I don't know why. That brightness is really bright on your computer. Jesus Christ.
I changed my setup. Just relax. Go ahead.
That thing, I don't know what website you went on. Was it the flashlight?
This reminded me of something that happened last year, but you continue. I want you to make your point.
Play with me. Like every time I'm watching a match, like I'll see a play and it's obviously the dude's offsides. And it happened today with Inter versus Liverpool. Dzeko is like offsides, dude. Like this is not a hard call for the dude. Like it's not a hard call. Like he's a whole body offsides. and he just doesn't put the flag up until Dzeko like goes all the way down and shoots the ball. And Dzeko doesn't even look or nothing. He like already knows he was offsides. He shoots the ball and just like puts his head down and walks back. Like he knows he was offsides too. The thing that's so annoying is that, and obviously we've talked about this before, a player is gonna get hurt on a play that should have been blown dead a long time ago. And honestly, it's probably already happened. It did happen. So please, Caesar, tell me when it happened.
I'll never forget this game. Wolves played Liverpool. I'll never forget this game, this clip. That was this crazy offsides. They did the stupid VAR flag, and this dude, Rui Patricio, got demolished. And they were like, oh, luckily he's okay. But he got demolished, and it was because this late flag, they just played through for a flag that wasn't necessary. I'm like, dog, like, and I remember this, I found an article from the Times, Wednesday, February 16, 2022. They talked about how Rui Patricio's injury will lead to greater debate on delaying offsides. I literally remember this play.
Send me this article.
Okay, I'll send it you right now. It's from the Times, so you know it's gonna be fake. Just kidding.
Put it in the group chat.
I did right now.
That's funny.
Literally, dog. Like literally, there was just this super late call. This dude got hit. It would have never happened if they called if they called the play off. It would have never happened.
Okay, this is from last year, March. Okay.
Yeah, it would have never happened if they just called it.
Damn. See, that's annoying, dude. See, he probably got a concussion. Honestly, it's just gonna lead to somebody getting hurt. You know what I remember one time? I feel like this might have been before VAR. I can't remember.
Yeah, because basically, like, just to elaborate, so like basically in the play, like Mo Salah had made this crazy run and he was offside as hell, but he just kept going.
Yeah.
And like do you remember that defender they have, like Cody or whatever,
yes.
The big dude? He just like barreled into Patricio because off of Mo Salah's shot. And like literally, like none of this would have happened if we just called it, because Mo Salah just kept going for the score. Like it just kept going. So
yeah.
And he's like trying to recover off this massive offside. So it was just a ridiculous situation. If you'd called offsides, there wouldn't have been a situation where he felt like he had to recover and then he runs into his own goalkeeper. Like here we are. Like it just became a whole problem.
Caesar, I can't even imagine if I was Connor Cody and I seen that ref put that flag up after that, I'm gonna lose it. I'm
furious.
I'm gonna lose it, dude.
Don't let Patricio get carted off. Then I'm really losing.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it, dude. Like I'm gonna be
mad.
I
had to go, especially the defender. I had to go and like do all this extra mess just because I'm waiting for you to check the booth. It's a fucking offsides. Actually, my favorite thing in the game is when you see that sideline dude run down and throw that flag up. I'm like, damn, that's G'd up. And my favorite, and also, that's one of the few rules in a game I think that we can leave up to human determination. Like,
yeah,
yes, do I get mad at the replay? Like, come on, dog. Yeah. But on the tight ones, like, let's keep it real. How are you supposed to get that live in the game? Our system is too slow to allow this part to happen. So I don't think they should do that.
I'm not like, if it's close and they don't want to do it, that's whatever.
I'm gonna get mad if I play, but I get it. Like,
yeah,
everyone's gonna get mad at a referee call. It's fine. But if it's this play's insane. Like the one from the Inter game I saw, it's ridiculous, dog. We don't need to do all that. It looks so dumb too. Like three guys are running, two on, and they're just like.
Imagine if you're the defender and like you played him offsides, you know he's offsides, and he keeps running and he's not. But you're gonna start running. What if you pull your hamstring?
And also, it creates situations. Or the biggest thing that was toxic before in soccer is when players would just throw the arm up and stop running.
Yeah,
like already doing it like that, they get punished off that off top. Now with the VAR, like it'd be hella weird out there. Like when there's a close one, some dudes walk, some don't, and they're like possible offsides. I'm like, what?
So they talked about this on ESPN FC. And who's the other Scottish guy? There's Craig Burley. Who's the other one?
The glasses guy, Steve something.
Stevie.
Yeah, Stevie. Yeah.
He didn't mention the injury thing because he's not as good as us, but he was saying like it makes it so defenders playing a high line, like they're nervous about playing a high line.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah,
sit back more.
Yeah, that's true too, because it's like you're like, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but on some level, like the offside referee dude is like almost on your team too. Like you're relying on him too. Like
You
if
want
you're
him to
gonna
get the
play,
call.
yeah, like if you're gonna play somebody offsides, like you're gonna do it and you're looking, you know.
Mhm.
And if he don't do it, then you're like, oh shit, like you're gonna start running.
Yeah.
You could pull your hamstring, all kinds of stuff, and then you're gonna pull your hamstring, and then afterwards he's gonna put the flag up, and it's like, dog, like, what are we doing, dude?
VAR has literally been the worst thing I've ever seen for this sport. And now with the VAR with goal is already something like, okay,
Yeah,
like this is already like the game is already ruined now because after we score, we're kind of playing this like game, whatever. And it's already annoying. I'm like, now they're gonna put ads there, I swear to God. But
oh, yeah, that's what we said initially.
yeah,
Like they're
they're
just
gonna
gonna put
put ads
ads.
there. I'm like, they're just sitting here too long. The BNX should be popping ads every 10 minutes in a game you watch for free. It's just the most. This should be banned off North American television for this. But now like with this, like okay, now we're gonna have VAR on every single offsides too. Like this game, these games feel so much longer. I'm like, come on, dog. Like now we're talking like 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. Like it's a 90-minute game technically plus 20 half. Like come on, dog. What are we doing here? I mean, 15. Like it just feels like so ridiculous. You want to do the goal line technology, cool. You want to do the VAR,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. Just goal line, but the offside stuff is super dangerous, super dangerous. I'd rather get the calls immediately, and if they're worse, a lower chance of being correct or wrong, and save player safety at the end of the day. That's more important, player safety.
It's just annoying that I'm just like, dude, like somebody's gonna get hurt. Because okay, I was gonna say, I remember one time Dimitri Payet was like 1v1 with the goaltender, and he like put this move on him, and the goaltender like tore his ACL. It was the most like and one thing ever. Like he put a move on the dude, and the dude just like flopped down. He like his knee was broken. But I'm like, damn, imagine that play if it was offsides, dude.
Damn,
Oh,
no, that's really bad.
can
Actually, that'd
you
be really bad.
imagine?
That'd be really bad.
Like I just remember like, and I can't remember if he got like a through ball or a ball over the top or what, but he was like 1v1 with the keeper, and he just did some like fake shot, and the keeper came down and his knee just went the whole other direction.
God, can you imagine?
But I'm like, damn, imagine if that was like, imagine if he like did that, then he put the ball in the net, and the sideline referee just like puts his flag up. You're gonna be like, oh hell no. I just got my knee tore off for no reason. And I got embarrassed. Even though that was outside, that's still gonna be on his highlight reel.
Like, bam. That injury that Patricio got, I was like, dog, he might be like knocked out. This dude got busted up in his head. Like it wasn't like,
Yeah.
oh, he just like got mixed up and like he was on the ground doing this. He was doing this, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh no, he was like he was like knocked out.
yeah, he got rocked. It was a head injury. It wasn't
No,
like an ankle. He got dismantled by Cody
he
Man.
was
Cody Man
doing
took him out.
he was doing the James Brown.
When he first got hit, he was like, oh, no.
Oh, come on, man. That's not right, dude. He was doing the Fernando Torres. I don't know why you're laughing. That's not funny.
Why did you say the Fernando Torres?
Because I remember Jose Maria Jimenez took his tongue out. His
Yeah,
mouth.
okay, I remember that too.
Saved his life. Real Uruguayan right there. I don't know why you're saving the Spanish dude's life though. Damn, coon. But yeah, dude, it's just really obnoxious. I really hate it, and I just really don't want to see a player get hurt. And I just like, honestly, I can't imagine being Connor Cody in that situation. Like, I would be so furious, like, because you're already going to feel guilty for you running into the keeper and he gets hurt. But if you do that, and then the sideline ref just casually puts the flag up, you're gonna be like, nah, dude, like
literally you will, like it'll be like, come on, you can't be doing it. Like someone's really gonna get hurt from this.
Like you literally just like put this dude's life in danger. Like it's not right, dude. Like if you see the offsides, just call it, dude. Like whatever. Refs aren't getting killed. If you made the wrong call, like whatever, you're protected or something.
Yeah.
Lame loser. But anyway, well, I'm glad, damn, Caesar on his research. I'm really happy that you found that article. That's like the first time you ever did something like that.
I got what? I got this clip for you, dog. Hold on.
Well, did you find something else?
I found a clip of it for you.
Which one of the injury?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it on air, yo. I don't care if you're listening.
This man is like damn near dead.
Hey man, come on now. I like Rui Patricio.
Me too.
That's my boy.
I mean, this channel here is wild. Let me get a good
Are you
quality.
finding some random
There was
joint?
some channel called Arab World. That's just nuts. But
Is this YouTube?
yeah.
Okay, can you send it?
I'm trying to find you the right link, not that link.
Okay, just find the game. Just
Hold
find it
on.
from like March 2021.
I am. I have it here. I'm trying to get to the. I'm okay. I won't get to the moment. I'll just send you the link.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'll just I'll find it. But yeah, I don't know how y'all feel about this and oh damn, okay, this fool put a whole real highlight reel. This one have like 18 ads. No, I'm just joking.
Who has ads on YouTube anymore?
Oh, you have YouTube Premium or whatever?
Yeah, someone added me to theirs.
Oh, big baller. Okay.
It's clutch, dog. I ain't seen an ad in a minute. Just nice.
This feels stupid. Okay, I'm gonna try to fast forward until like I see somebody laying on the ground.
Did they get rid of comment sections on this one? Here we go.
No, there's a comment section.
My thoughts and prayer for Patricia's family. Damn. What can someone put a damn marker for me?
Yeah, feel me? Damn.
I thought we're homies out here.
Right. You gotta put timestamps, fool.
I think I found it. Wait, no, I didn't.
Okay, I seen a goal. I think Mohamed Salah scored.
Okay, 6 minutes. I think it happens at like.
Okay, he's still in the match there.
7 minutes. He's still in the match.
Oh, he's still in match 7. Okay, let me go forward. If you're listening to this, I don't apologize.
Oh, I found it.
When is it?
Hold on.
What's the game time?
On. This is offsides as hell. You're insane, dude, for not calling this.
What's the game time?
This is insane. Oh God! Oh
What's
God!
the-
I found it.
Can you tell me the game time?
It said 9. Go to 9.
No, the
Go
game
to
time.
go to 9:10 in the on the
Oh my
thingy.
god!
Shut up!
No,
Scroll to 9:10 with your big fingers.
Oh no!
If you get a little bit before, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go from 9. I'm gonna go from 9
Okay,
right here.
go. Live reaction here. Live reaction.
Oh my god, this is about to be
This
insane.
man about to get it. He got Conor McGregor.
Okay, well, this is Mohamed Salah here. Okay. Oh, yeah, dude, you could call that offsides, dude. Like, it wasn't as crazy as I thought it'd be.
No, it's hard to see it live, but like when you see the replay, he's literally like, got destroyed. Like he's done for. Like they cart him off. Like the dude's done for.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. Like, I'm kind of mad at Connor Cody, though, dude.
I don't even think he kind of really saw him. It was just kind of like happening. But they could have called the VAR. They could have called offsides earlier. They played all the way to the shot. He went and got the shot off.
Oh God, he looks dead.
Literally, dog, he's done for.
He looks dead. Connor Cody did look like he was yelling about the offsides.
Yeah, I think everybody was pissed. They had to bring out some old man goalie off the bench.
Hey, dude, come on, dude.
They had to bring the backup keeper. He's like 44.
Ruddy or whatever.
Yeah, Gramps.
Yeah, dude.
Like that's a situation where you could have called it earlier. They didn't. Mo Salah played it all the way through. Connor Cody got no damn awareness of limbs and humanity. He's just running back there, all bones and body, and then runs straight into my boy Hui. Like, come on now.
It is really, yeah. And honestly, like, I mean, I don't actually blame Connor Cody because you're just like you're doing whatever.
The root of it is the issue is the VAR offside time. Like, that's ridiculous because that didn't need to happen.
Call the damn offsides. It's really a shame, and they really need to get rid of that. Like, what's the point of even having the dude there, dude? Like, if he's not gonna call it, like, just let the damn machine call it then, and just have like some explosion go off and it says he's offsides. But anyway, we made a podcast episode 241. We wanted this to be the shortest episode ever, but it didn't happen because Caesar talks a lot. And it's not my fault at all. Okay. But you know, I mean, Caesar's gonna be coming with a new vlog. He was out there in the PNW recently, and we were having a new vlog on We Made It Seas. Make sure you follow him on YouTube. Damn it.
Vlog coming, dog. Vlog coming. I gotta finish this week as your boy back acting, back in the scene. Got my schedule, new play dropping in April. I'm gonna be really out there selling out.
Oh,
at Costa Mesa Playhouse.
Okay. Yeah, holler.